Hey guys, I wanted to officially welcome you to your 21-day total body makeover, your mind, your health, your fitness. I wanted to first of all say I am so proud of you for taking this first step. Over the next 21 days, we are going to be creating habits that are going to last a lifetime. I've got my friends in the back, so I apologize, but I'm a mom and that's life. So anyways, this is not a quick fix. This, like I said, is a lifestyle change. So, stick with us. You are going to notice at the end of the group so many different changes in yourself. So I'm super excited. So first of all, I wanted to let you know that this Facebook group is a private, safe place. So if you go to post anything, don't worry, it's not going on your news feed. It's only for us here in the group, and it's a zero judgment zone. So feel free to share anything with the group. Now I've got dogs barking, but once again, that's life. So make sure that you are using this group for accountability. Believe me, guys, I think this is like my 18th or 19th challenge group. I run one every single month. And the challengers that get the most out of it are the ones that are checking in every single day. They are active. They are participating. So I challenge you, if you've been in a challenge group before, up your game, no matter what that means. If that means that you weren't really checking in, well, here's your sign. Go ahead and check in. And if you were, up your game even more. So a few things that I want you guys to do before we officially start on Monday. First thing, and I know some of you may get a little hesitant to do this, but trust me, it is like a necessity. You need to take before pictures. I recommend, sports bra, shorts, or bathing suit, something that really shows your body. I would do the front, the side, your back side. If you are comfortable and you want that extra accountability, share them with the group. I mean, there is nothing that will hold you more accountable than, having people there seeing firsthand, what your before pictures are like. If you are not comfortable doing that, go ahead and send them to either me or any of the other coaches that are in this group. Or just keep them on your phone, save them. Believe me, I love being able to take my phone and scroll and see where I have where I started and where I'm at now. And so it's a great way, because as you will learn, if you haven't been in my groups before, I hate the number on the scale. I think that means literally nothing. So the other thing I recommend is make sure you also are taking measurements, and I will add a little guide to kind of show you what measurements and how to do it. So please, please, please make sure to do that before Monday. The next thing, and I'm in my kitchen, so this is perfect, go to your pantry, go to your refrigerator, and I want you to scope out everything that you have. And if you have trigger foods, it doesn't mean quickly eat them and say, they'll be out of my house by Monday. Take them and throw them in the trash. You don't need the extra temptation. Believe me, if it's there, we all have those days. It's going to be eaten. So get it out of your house. Start shopping this weekend. Start stocking up on foods. Each of your programs should have came with a meal guide. If you haven't gotten yours yet, I put a few different recipes in the files section of this group to get you started. Really plan out, because as you'll learn, planning is key. I've also put some Shakeology recipes, different things for you guys to try out. Now remember, with that being said, this is not a 100% I am going to follow, no cheats allowed. No way. Nobody can do 100%. I mean, everyone slips up. Everyone has a mistake. So this type of lifestyle is an 80-20. That means 80% of the time you're on track, you're following clean eating, you're watching your portions, and then my favorite, that little 20%, that is when you can have those little extra cheats here and there. But the key behind that is you've got to plan them. So for example, Saturdays, it's usually a family day. We usually go out to dinner. I'm going to plan my cheat meals and cheat stuff on Saturday. So that means the rest of the time, I'm really going to stick to it. And let's say Wednesday rolls around and I slip up and I just, had whatever. I had that big old juicy cheeseburger. Well, guess what? Saturday is no longer my cheat meal. I got to be back on track. And that is so, so key, guys. I don't think you guys will realize that. Also, take a look at the schedule that your program came with. Go ahead and post it somewhere that you can see it. I usually have mine in my pantry. I swing the door open and it reminds me to go push play. And make sure you're following it. It's designed for a reason. It's going to target different body parts, different days, give your certain body parts a little break. So make sure you are following that. And I do recommend, getting a planner and actually scheduling your workouts just like you would a doctor's appointment. I think it's key to really look and plan when you're going to get your workouts in and even write it down what workout you have that day. It makes it so much easier to stay on track. Also, Sunday is a big plan and prep day for me. I like to plan at least my dinner meals for the family for the whole week. That's the other, or that day I also like to chop up my fruit, veggies, kind of get things easy and ready because it's so much easier just to open up your refrigerator, take it and go, than have to sit and, they're doing something. They're playing with the door over there. They're always doing something. My life. But it's so much easier to grab and get it than, when you're like, oh man, I have to chop that up. So go ahead and do that. Like I said, planning is definitely key. Also, tell somebody that's not in the group what you're doing. Maybe it's a spouse, people at work, because you're going to need that extra accountability. And when, they see you passing up those brownies or whatever, you don't have to explain. They're already there. They're rooting for you. So definitely let, people know. Share it on your Facebook page. Hey, I'm getting ready to try this 21-day accountability group. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see, what happens over the 21 days. And then this one, they're always doing something. Sorry. Never seriously a dull moment in my house. The next thing, and this is so important, guys, is the power of your mind. We are going to be working on it, just changing your mindset, because even if you have an amazing program, you've got the accountability, if you don't believe in yourself and that you can do it, it's not going to happen. I am a former teacher. Most of the time I worked with struggling students, and I could do as much as I could and with them and work with them one-on-one, but until I could convince them that you can totally do this and they take ownership of, I'm going to be able to do this, it's not going to happen. And I think it's the same way for this. You really got to believe in yourself, believe you can, and it will happen. The other thing, I recommend getting a little notebook, a journal. I have a little gratitude journal. And each day in this group, at the end of the day, as part of one of our reflections, is we are going to write down one thing that we are grateful for. It might be something that we're grateful for, like a bigger picture, or it might be something that happened during that day that was a blessing to you. Because I think so many times just, we let negativity just take control of us. And when great things happen to us in our life, we just tend to overlook them just because we let that negativity just take up so much space and ownership in our minds. And no one has time for that. So each day we're going to be doing that, checking in with the group. You can, share what your little grateful moment of the day was. This is also a great way, those of you that are parents, to, do this with your family. I know me and my boys, we have had a journal where we sit down at night and they have to each tell me something that they were grateful for that happened during the day. I know when we're driving to school in the morning, I turn the radio down. Because we don't walk right now because it's too cold and I'm a baby. But anyways, once it warms up, we'll be walking and talking. I go around and I'm like, all right, guys, tell me something that you're grateful for. And then, we set a goal. Each one of them sets a goal for the day. And so I think it's a great thing to be able to, not just do it yourself, share it with your friends and family as well. The other thing I recommend, if you've been with me, you've heard this, is getting a personal development book. And if you need recommendations, I am your girl. You know, I didn't believe in personal development. I thought it was just a bunch of crazy people, and I didn't really understand what the importance was of it. And when I started my coaching journey, that is one of the vital behaviors that we do every day. And so I started it, and I absolutely crave it. And, you know, going back to when I said, you know, your mind is so powerful, if you're constantly, you know, filling your mind with all this positivity and, you know, it's going to help you when things get tough, because let's be honest, this is life. Things happen. So do that as well. Couple things, and then I'll quit talking because I know I'm talking a lot. We are going to do a pop challenge week, which is the second week of this challenge group. We are going to partner up in pairs, and each day there's going to be something I'm going to ask you to do, and you and your partner, your team is going to earn points, and at the end of the week, whoever has the most points, they get some fun little prizes. And the last few things, I do have a rule of 3, which, you know, guys, like I said, please, please, please check in with the group. Like, don't just be ghost in here, because it really will help you stay accountable, and it helps us to get to know you and really form a relationship with you. So the rule of 3 is, you know, once you check in, you know, go ahead and comment on 3 different people's posts, like 3 different people's posts, because believe me, I know when you go and you check in for the day, especially if you had a rough day but you pushed through, for someone to give you that comment, even if it was just like, hey girl, it looks like you nailed it today, it makes you feel so good. So please, please, please help me in doing that and participating, and you will see this turns into a wonderful fit family. And last thing, guys, you're going to have bad days. It's going to happen. Like I said, it's life. And that's okay. There are going to be days where you slip up, where you don't push play. But that is not a reason to get discouraged. Jump back in it. And to me, it's in those moments when you have that, you know, setback and you actually get the strength to move past it. That's when, you know, it's so powerful, and you know, you're so proud of yourself for doing it. So I guess, you know what, I never even really introduced myself, and I forgot there's some people in here that I'm not necessarily their coach. So just to end with this, I'll tell you who I am. So I am Jen Crowder. I'm the one of the coaches running this group. I'm running it with my sister. She just had a baby, I think 5 weeks ago, so she's ready to get back at it, you know, eat healthy, start working out. I have been a coach for 18 months now. I was a former teacher, and I fell in love with coaching, and I was able to quit my full-time teaching job this past June to stay at home with my boys and really follow my dream. So I'm glad that you guys are here, and, you know, believe me, if you've got a busy, crazy schedule, I'm right there with you. I've got 5 boys. 3 of them are playing baseball like every single day. So I need you guys just as much as you guys need me. So I'm excited to do this, and I hope you guys are ready for Monday. So get yourselves ready.